Patient complains of substernal chest pain radiating into left arm with pain scale 8 out of 10. He is pale and diaphoretic. His EKG shows a STEMI with multifocal PVCs, 12 lead transmitting now. At this time we have aspirin on board, but due to his hypertension, we are holding off on giving him any nitro. We have given him 0.3 milligrams of EPI-IM and also 50 milligrams of diphenhydramine IVP. We have an IV established in his left EJ with NS, TKO, ETA 5 minutes central.
Roger.
Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. This is your bro Benzo, back with another EMS video, and today this is going to be episode number 2 of the EMS series. I hope you guys enjoy this, and I usually have to preface the videos by saying that I am indeed a licensed paramedic for the state of Texas. I have been doing EMS for several years of my life, and I hope you guys enjoy the realism that I try to put into today's episode. We're going to go ahead and get started on our shift. We're going to be focusing out of Los Santos County Fire, and we're going to be Medic 21 today. Let's get started. Okay, our shift has officially started. We let dispatch know that we are in service as Medic 21. And I'm excited to get this video started, guys. I'm not sure what to expect. Let's get my EMS skills to the test, man. We had some firemen in here a minute ago, but I ran them away. Well, actually, they wanted to start trouble with me. How you doing, guys? How you doing? Yeah, I like to role play a little bit. Stay tuned, guys, for OCRP. That is on the way probably in the next few weeks. Still got to do a little bit of more training, but you guys should really enjoy that. If you're brand new to the channel, guys, make sure you smash that subscribe button. And if you love EMS, make sure that you hit that like button. I was really impressed with the last video that I did. I got well over 200 likes.
We have an ambulance requested, injuries unknown, in Mirror Park.
Medic 21, we'll take that.
3, John 3, respond code 3.
Okay, let's go ahead and respond to this. We're going to be going to an unknown call. Now, kind of bear with me. We do not have an actual partner. We have to kind of role play most of this. But we're going to be started out on, we're going to be going code 3. This is the way we usually come out from the actual station. We usually turn our lights on first, get situated, and then we roll. Now, in the last video I had mentioned, guys, the way we drive in an ambulance is we always pass on the left, the best of our ability. If we have no way to pass on the left, we will pass on the right. We will also go down one-way streets, any way possible. Now, my job, I usually ride in the back in the captain's chair, and I attend to the patients. I had somebody comment in the last video that I was driving way too slow, but you guys have to realize I'm trying to do roleplay as much as possible, and that means clearing intersections. And you do not go fast, you know, with the EMS. You do not do that. See, like right here, this is what we would do. Instead of going to the right, the light is green, so we're just going to wait. Okay, whoa, look at there. AI is actually responding. Okay, responding to an unknown call. We get a lot of these in EMS. Medic 21, show us on scene.
Acknowledged.
Okay, so we're on, looks like a residence out here in Mirror Park. Now, usually what I would do is I would have a partner with me. Usually it would be like, sometimes we do have paramedics actually drive the ambulance. I try not to drive as much as possible. I do drive occasionally, but I try not to drive too much, to be honest. But we get GPS into our box, and then we go to the particular residence or sometimes hospital. It just depends. But we're grabbing our beer. We're grabbing our beer right now. Our bag, sorry. Beer after work. Okay, let's see what's going on with this guy. One thing in EMS, we do not run unless it's like 100% emergency. I know some of you guys are probably thinking, well, this is an emergency, but the thing is, you got to keep a level head, guys.
This is going to be the urgent care room number 6, 53-year-old male, oxygen breathing, STEMI.
Okay, how you doing, buddy? It looks like he's kind of grabbing his chest, right? Okay, he does have some chest pain. He is having anaphylactic shock and stab wounds. He's got a multitude of problems. So this is what we're going to be doing here, guys. I'm writing these down just to make sure that we keep up with his main reason why we're here. And the stab wounds, we're going to have to probably role play some of this out, that he probably has, let's pretend that he has a knife actually still impaled in his stomach. So this is what we're going to do. We would obviously get him on a backboard and on a stretcher, and then we would get him out to the ambulance. So this is what we would do. I'm going to show you. I'm going to take him around this direction here. He seems to get in the ambulance a little bit better. But you have to kind of role play this out with me, because there's no way to open the door. There's no way to get the cot out. You know what I'm saying? The actual stretcher. So this is what I'm going to do, okay? This is technically going to be a priority 1 patient, but bear with me while I go through this, okay? All right, guys, here we go. The benzo to the test. Okay, I'm writing down a realistic vital signs. So right now we have a patient that has chest pain. He also he's going into anaphylactic shock. He has a stab wound to the belly. The knife is currently impaled. What we're going to do is secure the actual knife to the belly. We're not going to take it out. We never take that out. And so we're going to secure it. We have certain bandages and things like that. So we'll just kind of roll with this, and we'll just say we have 4x4s on both sides. We got to tape down, very secure. And then he's also he's going into anaphylactic shock according to what we just saw right there. So what I'm going to do right now is withdraw 0.3 milligrams of epinephrine. I'm going to go ahead and give that to him, and we're going to give it to him a left deltoid IM. And his blood pressure is 96/58, pulse rate is 64, respiration rate is 22, oxygen is 86% on the pulse ox. So we're going to go ahead and get a mask on him and try to get enough oxygen into his lungs. So we're establishing care in the back of the ambulance right now. We do not leave the actual residence until we get things established first, unless it's 100% priority 1. Now, this is going to be a priority 1 case, so don't get me wrong, but we got to establish things first, okay? What I'm going to be doing is starting an IV line when we're going to the actual hospital, so just kind of bear with me. The chest pain, we can give aspirin for that at the moment. He's got an 8 out of 10, and then also we need to do an EKG en route as well. And then this is what we're going to say, and that is that he actually does have a STEMI, which is ST elevation, and which is also indicating that he is having a heart attack as well. So we're going to go code 3, priority 1 patient. Okay, right now I'm establishing an IV, and we're going to go into his left EJ, that's external jugular, 14 gauge, running normal saline, TKO, Medic 21 Central. Central, this is Medic 21. We have a priority 1, 26-year-old male with chest pain, knife impaled in abdomen in the left upper quadrant. He is also suffering from angioedema due to anaphylaxis from a peanut allergy. Appears to be in slight respiratory distress. Patient's vitals are BP 96/58, pulse is 30 at 64, respirations are labored at 22, pulse ox upon arrival was 86%. We currently have him on 4 liters of O2 by mask, and O2 sets are now reading at 98%. Patient complains of substernal chest pain, radiating into left arm with pain scale 8 out of 10. He is pale and diaphoretic. His EKG shows a STEMI with multifocal PVCs, 12 lead transmitting now. At this time we have aspirin on board, but due to his hypertension, We're holding off on giving him any nitro. We have given him 0.3 milligrams of FPIM and also 50 milligrams of diphenhydramine IVP. We have an IV established in his left EJ with NS, TKO, ETA 5 minutes central.
Roger.
Okay, and then also we just forwarded over the EKG to the actual ER as well, so we can actually transmit an EKG. The EKG was showing that he was having a STEMI, which is ST elevation, which is rendition of a heart attack, and also he has some multifocal PVCs. And other than that, you know, barely sinus rhythm, but except for the multifocal PVCs. I would have loved to role play that out a lot more, but you understand, guys, that I am limited to a game. So, all right. So how about that? A little bit of role play with Benzo.
Dispatch to all Vinewood Hills units. We have a pedestrian struck by a vehicle in Vinewood Hills.
Medic 21, I'll take that. Probably right.
3, John. 3. Respond code 3.
Yeah, and more about that last call. You know, the person going into anaphylactic shock. What you really worry about the most is the blood pressure going down, and so in order to get the blood pressure up, because their body is just dumping, you know, histamine into their body. So in order to, you know, counteract that, you need to actually inject epinephrine into their body. And you could do 0.3 milligram about every 5 to 10 minutes, depending on the severity. Like if they look like Will Smith from the movie Hitch, if you've ever seen that, you know what I'm talking about. Then probably would have given another dose by the time, you know, right before we got there. Now, when they get there on scene, actually, you know, guys, also, you know, I'm an actual registered nurse as well. So what we would do in the ER is we would give diphenhydramine, probably IV, and we would give solumedrol through the IV as well. And then they would definitely probably stay overnight, depending on the severity. Now, we have really some people, you know, within 4 to 5 hours for anaphylactic shock if they're stable. Problem is rebound syndrome. We also give Zantac. Now, a lot of people, you know, would look at that and go, why would you give Zantac, you know, for anaphylaxis? Well, it's a class 2 antihistamine, so it binds to the mast cells in the stomach and the gut, and it helps keep your body from releasing histamine for several hours inside out. So any good ER doctor would prescribe Zantac as well. You can actually get that IV. A lot of people think of Zantac as being just for heartburn, but it's multi-purpose. Anyway, I thought it'll educate you just a little bit while we're going to the scene. It's going to be MVA. Oh, maybe a bicycle. Oh no.
Come on, let's roll.
Okay, we're going to shut this down real fast. Okay, we have a person kneeling down over there by the car, but I think she probably hit this guy on the bike maybe or something like that. They may have set it up. Okay, let's go ahead and evaluate this guy. He's having difficulty breathing. All right, let me write this stuff down. Okay. Let's go ahead and get him up, and then we're going to get him into the back of the ambulance here. He's having difficulty breathing. We got to get him, you know, pretty fast to the ER. Now I'm going to go around this side. He seems to respond a little bit better getting into the ambulance. There we go. And then they usually get in pretty well on this side once you do that. This ambulance here is by Down Cold Killer. Get this off the LSPDFR.com site. Okay, looks like he has multiple contusions as well, so we'll probably need to address that as well. The police can deal with this lady right here. Looks like she hit this guy on a bike. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to pull around here. We're going to start administering care and get his vitals. Now, normally I'd be doing this en route, but you gotta have to bear with me since we're role-playing this out a little bit. And I have to be able to radio into Central. Okay, so we have a 22-year-old male with dyspnea. His respiration rates are 22, a little slightly labored. O2 sats on arrival are 92%, so we're going to put him on 4 liters of nasal cannula, O2, and his blood pressure is pretty good at 110/72, and he has some decreased lung capacity on the right side, so decreased lung function on the right side, possibly developing a tension pneumothorax. At that, his eyes are pearl, which means pupils are equal and reactive to light, which is a really good thing. That means he probably doesn't have any brain trauma, so that's good. Medic 21, Central.
Go ahead.
Central, this is Medic 21. We're inbound with a 22-year-old male. It's going to be priority 2. Was struck by a vehicle. Multiple contusions. Mostly complaints of dyspnea. Respiratory rate is going to be 22. Slightly labored. Decreased breath sounds on the right. And he has pulse ox is 92% on arrival. We do have him on 4 liters of nasal cannula. And he's responding very well to that. O2 sats now are 99%, despite the decreased lung function on the right. BP is 110/72. Pulse is 82, and his pupils are pearl. ETA, 5 minutes.
Copy that, 10-4.
Now we would also go ahead and start an IV as well. And we'll say 16 gauge right AC, normal saline, TKO. All right, so basically the pearl thing, what we do is, obviously you may know this, we shine a light into the eye and determine if their pupils are equal and reactive to light. Now it's quite possible you may have one dilated pupil on one side, and the other one may be normal, you know, that could indicate possible brain trauma. Yeah, I know it's passing the right. Sometimes I have to. But the thing that worries me the most is he, you know, with decreased breath sounds on the right, he's possibly developing a tension pneumothorax, so when you kind of step it up a little bit, may become a priority 1 patient. Okay, we're gonna save this guy. Now I had to edit out just the last call just a second ago, unfortunately, so it's gonna say we saved 3 patients. It gave me an error and the guy didn't get in the ambulance, so if you see that on here, just kind of bear with me. Let's pull around this way.
You should stop staring, asshole. Loser.
All right, I guess he's coming way over here. I didn't realize that he was going to be over there. Okay, he's getting out now. Okay, so he would be on, obviously, on a gurney, guys, and we would be taking him straight into the ER. And then he's got the IV established just in case they need to give emergency medications. So he was struck by a vehicle.
Any available mobile unit in the Vespucci area. We have a civilian shot in Del Perro.
Okay. Dang, man. What a busy, busy day. Okay. 321, Medic 21, we're responding code 3.
3, John. 3, approach with caution.
Okay, we need to approach with caution. Got a civilian shot out of here. We want to wait for the police to arrive on scene. And like I said in the last video, I have responded to a civilian shot before in Dallas, Texas. And one time we had to wait up to 20 minutes before we could go in to assist. Come on, man. You're supposed to go to the right. Always pull to the right, guys. And now we can pick up a little bit of speed. But no, most ambulances do not haul ass all the time. It just depends. Okay, looks like he may be in this parking garage. And we're hoping that the shooter is not on scene right now.
County District 24, Rescue 24, Medical 2166 Somerset Avenue, across of 167th Avenue.
Okay, I don't know where they're at. Are they not in here? Are they right here? Are they up? No, they're upstairs. Whoa. Oh my goodness, guys. Okay, what we're gonna have to do, I think we're gonna have to... Well, let's just park over here. And then I think what we're gonna have to do is get up the stairs. I think he's gonna be upstairs. Believe me, we've had to go up apartment, you know, stories, multiple stories. Okay, we're gonna grab us our bag and let's go up here. Let's go up to level 3. This may be where they're at. Oh, there they are, right there. Okay, I got them. Okay, Medic 21, we are on scene.
10-4.
Okay, looks like it's going to be an elderly black male. Alright, sir, hang tight, okay? Because he got a bullet wound to his left lateral thorax, possibly. Yeah, some massive blood loss. Okay. Alright, sir. We're going to secure you to the backboard here. We're going to take you down. Now, another cool thing. The cool thing is with our stretchers, guys, they work off of hydraulics. So, in the past, they've had a lot of stretchers that... I'm trying not to leave this guy too much. You have to kind of roleplay with me a little bit. He is on a stretcher. So in the past, you would have to, push their body weight around. But now with the advent of actual hydraulics, it doesn't matter if they weigh, 350 pounds. You have hydraulics on your side, so you can raise them up, down, and they help you get them into the actual ambulance. Hydraulics are nice, man. Stretchers, man, are thousands of dollars.
Medic 5106 showing you en route, responding with engine 97, moving for ETOH subject, LPD is on scene.
Okay, he's coming. It's just we have to kind of... Okay, he's coming right now. And then, like I said, we have to kind of role play this out a little bit, guys, and pretend that he is on a, backboard. He's on our stretcher. And then I'm going to wait for him to get us a little bit closer. Okay, and then we get him back around this side. Okay, now this is probably going to be a priority 1, but you have to give me just a few seconds here, guys. Okay, so we're going to say he's a 74-year-old male. Okay, this is going to definitely be a priority 1 patient. He's got it appears to be, I'm kind of looking him over real fast. What I do is a real quick glance at his body really quick. and he's got one single GSW left lateral thorax. We're going to say his blood pressure is 92/54. His pulse is 30 at 52. He's possibly going into hypovolemic shock. His initial pulse ox reading is 82%, which is not good. He's got decreased breath sounds on the left side. The respiratory rate is 10, not good. Pupils are pearl. Okay, so we're going to hook him up really fast, really super fast. We're going to establish an IV, 14 gauge, left EJ, which is external jugular, which is normal saline. We're going to run a bolus, which is wide open. And then we're going to radio this all into central in just one moment. All right, here we go, guys. Let's go. Medic 21, central. Central, we have a 74-year-old male. We're coming at you, priority 1. It's got a one single GSW left lateral thorax. Blood pressure is 92/54. Pulse is 30 at 52. Possible hypovolemic shock. Pulse ox writing is 82%. We are currently bagging him at 100% O2. Respiration rates are currently at 10. Pupils are pearl. EKG is showing NSR bradycardia. IV established, left DJ, normal saline, bolus, and ETA 5 minutes.
Roger that.
Holy crap, guys. Go. Oh, this frustrates the hell out of me, because this is almost like real life. Now we would be sending that EKG over as well, just to make sure they know what they're getting as well. And to be honest with you guys, in all reality, sometimes you barely have enough time to even get an IV established if you're trying to get their code 3, you know what I'm saying? So we would be bagging him for sure with the respiratory rate of 10. You know, that is crazy, you know, because he's probably got a left pneumothorax for sure. All right, he is going to go with them. There you go. All right, sir, you're good hands. And they would be busting through that ER and taking him straight into surgery. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and call our episode done right here. If you really like EMS, guys, and I hope you enjoy the way that I role play this out, and hope that I do teach you a few things with EMS. And try not to get too technical with you, but I figured you would like a little bit of role play coming from an actual licensed medic. Let me know if you guys like this stuff. The way you can show Benzo some love is just by hitting the like button. The last episode we got 200 plus likes. Let's see if we can do the same thing. Let's shoot for at least 150 likes, guys. I know you can do this. I know you like this stuff. But anyways, guys, I hope you stick with me through the series. And like I said, the way you show me some love is by hitting the like button and subscribe if you're new. Take care, guys. We're going to see you on the next shift. Later, guys.
Thank you for watching Benzo's YouTube channel. Be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. Benzo uploads often, so stay tuned for the next episode.